welcome to another edition of What the Fuck, Happenings YouTube Atheist Community and Stickam Fun. Yeah, I'm smoking a real cigarette. It's really good. Yeah. Anyway, it's really not a subject, is it? Alright, it's crap. That's crap. Just ignore that crap. Smoking video. Smoking's evil, blah, blah, blah. Oh, jeez, I still miss them, though. I just, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm the universe having a cigarette. Yeah, and it's really enjoying it. Anyway, so I admit I'm happy right now. Right this minute, I'm happy. Life is good. But once the cigarette's gone, it's gonna suck again. You can't maintain the good. It just falls apart, falls right through your fingers. Anyway, video. Sorry, I'm doing a direct upload because YouTube sucks, and I should do sucky videos on YouTube. Only sucky videos. Piro's probably right. You know, his last video, he did some sort of, he fucked with the sound, fucked with the image, fucked with every aspect of the video. It was completely unwatchable, and maybe that's how we should all make our videos, is unwatchable on YouTube. But then we also have to have a good place to post videos, which me and Piro did talk about last night, but I'll get to that later. Anyway, yeah, Stickam last night. Okay. I thought it was a good night. I rolled right along. It looks like that document guy didn't record any of it, so that's bad because my batteries were all fucked up and I didn't get all of it off for an MP3 either, and some of it was really quite good. But that's always what they say, right? Oh yeah, well, the stuff we missed, yeah, we didn't film, that was the really best part of the movie. But the other camera broke and, the best part of the movie got left out. Anyway, cat's at the door. I mean, I really can't go let the cat in, can I? Well, I better let the cat in, because everybody get mad at me if I don't. Yeah, that's the reason. Okay, I hope you used that time constructively. I mean, here you had that nice pause to think and reflect. So I hope you made the most of it. Anyway, where was I? Okay, Stickam, yeah. Yeah, so some of the subjects were... were kind of stupid, but they're always those little thought experiment things. Yeah, I mean, so the night started with me posing the question, where is my foreskin now? The atoms of the foreskin, just the idea of following and tracing things through their migration through stuff, and they could be right at the tip of your nose right now. That's right, 7 degrees of separation between me and my foreskin. Anyway, I know, it's a stupid subject, but it's thought-provoking, I think. Provoked thoughts for me, anyway. I was provoked to talk about it, which makes it... Well, okay, never mind. Whitney Houston died? Who dat? Yeah, I don't know. No, sorry, but yeah, well... Stupid is as stupid does, I guess, right? Whatever. So yeah, what else I gotta mention? Oh, what's her name chick? Yeah, the what's her name chick was there, and she's got this charming little smile, and she's just so endearing. She gives you that little feel good feeling kind of thing. It's one of those kind of people. She just makes you feel good, and so I gotta mention her. And what's her name? Sort of look-alike chick was also there. Yeah, so that was good. Some chicks anyway. Samari, no, I guess she's mad at me or whatever, so miss you, but, miss you, but, that would be a good song, miss you, but, but, whatever, can't do much about that. Yeah, but let's see, Boo Boo was in the room, she's still feeling under the weathery kind of thing, so, I feel bad, but, she didn't detail anything, which is probably good, because it would probably just make me all creepy. But, feel better and all that kind of stuff. Let's see, who else? I don't know. Some kind of guy. Oh, yeah, the Atom guy. Atom XX guy. Yeah, he's been a regular lately, and, he's a good filler. It's like, stuff you mix in with other stuff to make it thick or something. He's a good thickener. So, yeah, I really do appreciate his support, his help in making the whole pie cure properly. Yeah, good enough. So yeah, Beach was in there, really annoying. We're talking about the economy. He just kept calling everybody a commie and a socialist, and saying, "I don't mean you're a communist like a communist. I mean you're a communist like a communist." Well, anyway, just drunk talk. But yeah, Stickham, he's got to put up with some of that shit. Piero was there, but he's had tragedy in his life, which he deserved. I have to admit. I mean, I'm sad that it happened to the cat. I mean, the tragedy should be he should get run over by a car and say, "Oh shit, life does suck after all." But yeah, I mean, his cat got killed, this little kitten, So, and that just does kind of give you that. Oh man, your eyeballs kind of fall down, and you just go, oh. Yeah, I mean, it's like instant pneumonia. It just really is. Just, it sucks. Anyway, so yeah, but we still managed through it. He was a brave little engine that could. Did his little Cificus thing and rolled his boulder up the hill, and so we did a little business, talking about the future of the internet once we take control. And yeah. So it was we got some more work done. We're still not at the go, not ready to press the go button, but we're getting close. So let's see, where else was we? Let's see, what the hell is this? Good morning. I don't know. Good morning. Hello. Yeah, I don't know that. Oh, the morning. Yeah, it was good in the morning. There was some young guy in there. I can't remember his name. Blah 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 blah. And we talked for a couple hours. Economy. Went through the different stuff, and yeah, he was good. He was good for conversation. Intelligent guy. Blah blah blah. Worked out quite well. Yeah, so that was good. And all right. Let's see what else. There's probably stuff, but yeah, I appreciate people showing up. And yeah, do the best I can, kind of thing. Stay till like 9 o'clock in the morning, so I did my job, and I sat in my chair and my words talking blah 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 for 9 hours. It's work. Anyway, so going to the rest of the atheist community, the big story, I suppose, is the TJ controversy thingy, whatever, related to the Coughlin thing. I saw Coughlin did a blog TV. I didn't get there. Just it was after Stickham. I can't really do that. Too exhausted. But there was videos have been YouTube took down videos of just stupid. There's a TJ video on Christianity. Nothing wrong with that video. Bullshit that's taken down. Coughlin video taken down because he's bragging on TJ and the little trolls go out and take down the shit. That's bullshit. But the whole controversy underneath it all is the psychology of this whole internet and the people who run it, and the people who run it are 12 years old. I mean, there's the nasty capitalists who own YouTube, and then there's the 12-year-olds who YouTube is selling shit to, and who else is clicking these inane ads? I mean, come on, these ads are inane. And it's the movie-going audience type ads. You can see it all over the place. There aren't ads for like, brain enhancers. They're penis enhancers. I mean, come on, it's a shit audience, and that's just unfortunate. We're on a shit audience medium. So anyway, yeah, I mean, TJ just being TJ thing is just so obvious. I mean, this is old news, in a way, and there's not much you can complain about and say, gee, people, don't be stupid fucks, but there's no point. I can yell at the March on Wall Street guys and say, hey, you're being assholes, because guess what? To change the world, you actually have to run candidates in elections. Yeah, I don't want to burst your bubble, but that's kind of how the world works. And your little marchy thing doesn't add up to shit. I mean, it really is a waste of frickin' time. I mean, Farrakhan had a million black man march to Washington. What the hell was accomplished? They dented the grass. I mean, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. And TJ's stupid and pointless. I mean, any assets he has, and he does have assets. He's clever, and he's he does have a certain charisma thing. You're just saying, what is that thing gonna do next? So you watch it, you know, you know, it's like some kind of hideous. It's like the Elephant Man, you know. If he walks down the street, you're going to take a look. And maybe I'm the same thing in a way. I'm just a train wreck, and people watch because they want to watch train wrecks. But whatever. I mean, I'd rather you don't do that. If you're just watching the wreck part of me, then yeah, go somewhere else. Watch some other wreck. I really, you know, I don't need the boost, the negative boost. Um, Not my agenda really. Um, but yeah, so it gets to this whole style over substance thing. Professor Anton just made a video kind of whining about it again. You know, which is okay, but he always has this, it's this innuendo sort of thing like, I'm doing it right. What's wrong with you fucktards? And like, can't we all say that? I mean, you know, even, you know, from my perspective, looking at Corey's videos, I mean, I'm like, what the fuck are you, it's all noise. You know, the noise over signal is a preposterously silly ratio. I mean, you know, you're doing this touchy-feely philosophy stuff that I think is just nothing close to what the human race needs. It needs a good, solid punch in the face. I mean, these little 12-year-old twats need to be kicked in the nuts. Um, you know, and you know, so what can I say there? I mean, it's the audience that needs their asses kicked, not TJ. You know, just like it's the idiots who, you know, vote for Obama that need their to be slapped around. Um, I mean, in this time anyway. I mean, the first time, yeah, fool me once, you know, my bad. Fool me 15 times, you know, well, fool me once, you're bad. Yeah, fool me 15 times, my bad. But anyway, so where else am I? Let's see. Yeah, it's just the unsolution problem. You know, I mean, what is it? We just can't tell the difference between a real solution and a wrong solution. And it's the asset to liability thing, the noise to signal thing. I mean, you can just make all these little metaphors for the fundamental problem, which is this idea of communication and what should you compromise for it. I mean, I find you know, Corey puts ads on his videos now and then, and even Derived Energy has ads on his videos now, and I just find that a little bit ew. I mean, what the fuck? How much are you making? 25 cents? I mean, come on. Fuck that shit. You know, it just, you know, there's all these things that compromise our effectiveness, and so people will argue that my attitude compromises my effectiveness, so I'm doing it wrong. That there's too much this whatever, my personality, not enough of the philosophy, blah blah blah. So, you know, I'm vulnerable to the same critique, and I accept that. Let's see if I can get one more hit out of this thing. Ooh, flaming hit. Oh, that was good though. You need some dioxin in the morning. Well, it's actually afternoon technically, so I'm way fucking behind because I was up all night, arguing with the world. So yeah, this whole idea of what the right way, what's the wrong way to do it, it's tricky. I haven't found the roadmap yet. I'm still, you know, walking around in circles saying, where's the map? You know, how do you work this YouTube thing? How do you work this audience? How do you play the game? And how do you play it without automatically compromising yourself? I mean, as soon as you start bullshitting, as soon as you start playing the game, then you're playing a game, right? So you're already noising your own signal. And pretty soon, the only thing you can sell is noise, and the signal is, you know, where'd that go? And I don't want to end up there, so it's just a tricky line to navigate. And you know, I think there's, you know, we're all trying different ways to navigate it, but and some of them are just, I think, just dead ends. I mean, like the Wall Street thing, like the TJ producer website. I mean, the whole thing is kind of just silly. All he's just saying is, you know, give me a box that makes me money. So yeah, you can buy one at Amazon. You can buy this box and it makes money if you push the buttons right, or some kind of silly thing like that. So he's going to try to find a way to make money sitting on his ass off other people, because he's comfortable doing that. He's comfortable making money off other people's art. And he'll call himself, you know, an entrepreneur or a provider, or he'll say he's adding value somehow because he went, I like that, I think that sucks. And so then he'll say, a job well done, I opined on the subject, pay me. You know, and that's all we're looking at here, right? It's not that complicated. And we all could be potentially seduced by the opportunity to play the game that way. I mean, you know, I would hope to have enough integrity to say, nah, that just doesn't smell right, you know. But you know, and the irony is too. I mean, you just look at the just the way it works. I mean, a year ago he couldn't have gotten $20,000. So the more he's a crook, the more he can crook. I mean, the next time he'll probably ought to get 50 grand. You know, it's like, you know, this would be some kind of principle thing, like where people are just going to be so desperate to defend the TJ idea, the idea of TJ. Look how desperately people defend their God when that jig is so freaking up. I mean, it's the more the jig is up, the more desperate the defenders get. So it's almost like TJ knows that. He says, well, you know, the more preposterous my proposal becomes, the more the idiots will defend it and support it, because they have to make me end up win, you know, because I'm their home team. And there's a huge advantage to being the home team, you know. So, I mean, that's what the game is. Or whatever. We know it's psychology going on here. There's all this fucking psychology. All right, and instead of talking about the reality of being a replicating DNA molecule on planet Earth and what the fuck that means, I mean, it sort of has huge implications that we're just the manifestation of 4 billion years of biological evolution. No, instead of dealing with that, yeah, we're just doing all this psychology crap, all this hurt feelings crap, all this I'm better than you, and you know I'm taller than you, and I'm better looking than you, and I look kick-ass in high contrast than you. Kick-assier. Yeah, I mean, it is, you know, it's pretty pitiful. It's pretty pitiful. It's pitiful. So anyway, I guess there's not much else other than just put Karina down, because I don't know, hopefully she didn't get run over. I haven't heard anything. But I don't go out trying to find out anything either, which is kind of lame on my part. I would assume she's okay. People must have been in contact with her, I would imagine, because somebody should be hysterical by now. Oh, where could my Karina be? Where, oh, where could it be? You know, it's just worrisome. But her laptop probably blew up. You know, the cat stepped on or found a bird and fell on it or shit on it or something or whatever happened. And so, yeah, it's just taking time. But she has to send it back, and then they have to send it back to her or some kind of bullshit like that. Or, you know, there could be some kind of real life crap, you know, and ooh, that's no good. It's probably nothing good. I guess that's the bottom line, and that's just discouraging also. Everything is just discouraging and disappointing and irritating. Damn it. It seems like the only flavor life comes in is disappointing and irritating. Jesus. Well, at least it has disappointing and irritating sprinkles on it, even when it's reasonably edible. You know, it's somebody always ends up throwing some kind of shit into the pot somewhere. There's always a nail in there somewhere. Alright. Oh, yeah, I guess I should mention videos that I've done. I did some good videos, so I just should mention the fucking things. And, you know, hopefully me and Piro will get this new website-y thing off the ground eventually, and then you'll have somewhere else to go. And I mean, I'm trying to migrate my content. I mean, 80% or so of my videos I am putting on the website, so I think I'm making an effort to migrate off of YouTube, and so I think that's good of me. You know, I don't know if you can see this camera angle thingy. Alright, so I did this response. This is a long video, almost an hour, to just a really, you know, a small-time YouTuber guy just talking about antinatalism. And I was polite through most of it. I mean, at the end I got a little frustrated, but, you know, it was a pretty good video. This Great Text video, Walk and Talk, it was actually, I think it was kind of funny. So, I mean, I think it was worth a watch. It's pretty good. And then, yeah, the whole Samari thing was just, you know, whatever. I mean, you know, it's just unfortunate that, personality conflict thing or whatever the fuck it is. I don't get you kind of thing, and I just don't get it. But whatever. Conversation with Nick was sort of interesting. I don't know if it's dead now, but it's, you know, it's sort of at a, you know, I mean, you know, I have to make up his part because he doesn't necessarily always show up to do his part of the argument. Um, but yeah, I think I've left off here with the basically just making the statement that you really can't do the story of the human brain if you're not going to deal with the problem of sentience, the problem of the fact that we do experience this um, consciousness thing, and you just can't wipe away the significance of the fact that we are conscious, and our brain establishes ideas like good and bad and positive and negative through sensation, through creating some kind of knife and sticking it into an ass kind of thing. It creates some sort of real harm that we experience consciously to create the idea of good and bad. It's not just an idea of good and bad that are in our heads. We don't just have an idea like my brain says that is bad and bad has been established to be bad. No, I mean we feel it. It crushes us right in the balls. I mean, it gets us where we live, so to speak, this consciousness thing. So I don't see any point in talking about how the brain works, without dealing with this phenomenon that's screaming the fuck out of it. That is its major feature. I mean, yes, its major feature is it does make us move through the environment, but that's almost secondary in terms of any kind of significance to the fact that we are feeling as we're moving. I mean, that's the real game. That's the only game in town, is this experiential game. We are experientialing. I mean, what I do in my sleep, if I walked in my sleep, you know how much I wouldn't give a damn? I mean, if I don't have any recollection of it, if I'm not conscious while I'm doing it, who the fuck cares? This doesn't mean a damn thing. Alright, so, whatever, some links below. Um, yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah, you're probably agreed that that's enough. This is all like my pyro notes, for the new website. So I have been working on it. I got some plans. I'm organizing. Just so much to do. And yeah, it's like I got to do it all. It seems like there's just nobody else doing much work here. But too bad. Doesn't really matter. I'll do what I have to do. That's what I just keep doing. I mean, I don't know I don't know what else. I mean, we can all lament the circumstance, but all we got is the pond we're in, the shitty boat, the crooked oars. This is all we got. So, do the best we can with what we got. And enough of a video now, for sure.